Hello everyone, how's everybody doing today? Good. This video again was inspired by you guys. Get so much questions about the lottery and just manifesting in general. People really want to change and create their lives. And then when you have individuals that use the mind, like you got Cynthia Stafford, you got Shane Misler, you got me, and they won the lottery. It's very, very curious. People want to know, like, how you do it, like what's the thing, and that's good because it shows that you want to get more to expand your mind and your consciousness. So that's very, very amazing. The thing though I want you guys to understand though is that within each of you and each and every one, there resides a power that if you know how to access it, it can create marvelous stuff in your life. You have this power in you. It was given to you from you came here. But the problem with this power is a lot of us aren't aware of it and we don't know how it works. So that's what I want to talk to you today about. And we talk about the missing link to winning the lottery. And also this is the missing link to winning life. So the lottery and life go synonymous with this. So this technique, this mindset will work for all areas of your life. And it's pretty simple, but a lot of us don't even do it. And as I said, this video was inspired because I was speaking to someone who is manifesting a lottery win themselves right now. And they were telling me something that I kind of knew, but I said, she's right. And she said, Mark, you need to make a video about this because I think she said so many people may be struggling with this and they don't know how to do this. So here's the missing link, right to the point. It's all about giving yourself permission to win. Win at life, win the lottery. Let me talk about the lottery for a second. And by the way, giving yourself permission basically means be open to receive. Do anybody know what it means to be open to receive? That's the issue we face. I don't think there's a clear definition on what it means to be open to receive, because we all hear about the law of the subconscious, law of assumption, law of attraction. There's so many things inundated with us, and you always hear the teachers, and they always say you have to be open to receive. You got to be open to receive, and everyone says, okay, yeah, open to receive, but I don't think anyone knows what it really means, because if they did, they'd have so much more success, right? So I'm going to show you clearly what it means to be open to receive. We're going to talk about that. So I'll talk about my story, my journey when I won the lottery. So the thing was, I would always assume that it was difficult. Even my mind tell me that's impossible. My mind used to tell me, man, there's no way all you're planning to do is going to come out. You're not going to win a lottery, and you're not going to take that money. You're not going to get that one rare dream car you've been thinking about. It doesn't work like that, Mark. That's what my mind used to say to me. Come on, the lottery is a game of odds, of probabilities. You know how many people playing the lottery? This has never been done before. No one has ever manifested or think they're going to win the lottery and buy a certain thing and it comes out exactly. You need to stop dreaming. That's what my mind used to say to me. But something deep inside of me just saying, hey, anything is possible, because I was aware of how my mind worked, the architecture of my mind. So I knew. And then I've seen other stories. I could go back to Cynthia Stafford when she won that, I think 2007. And when I on my journey to manifest, and I used to see the videos, and I said, yeah, I knew you could do anything with the mind. But the thing was, at that point when I was doing it, I didn't know how to give myself permission. But then I figured it out, and here's what I did. So what I've discovered was my mind was more in a state of giving to others. And what I mean by giving to others, I mean giving to external energies such as the doubt, the fear, my ego. I was giving away my power. I was listening to my doubtful mind. I wasn't open to receive. See that? So what I did was I was like, okay, you know what, Mark? Let's change this, man. So I sat down and I just said to myself, I think in my head what I want and how it would make me feel. And then I said these words. I said, I give Mark permission to win the lottery. Mark, I give you permission to have anything you desire. Mark, I give you permission to enjoy your best life. That's what I said. Then a change came on me. Something felt different about me. It felt like I had transformed. And that's what happens. When I said that statement, I mean, saying it now to you still give me goosebumps because I remember the day clearly. Things started to change because now I affirmed that I am worthy to have whatever I want. So, and that's what it takes to win or manifest or create anything. You have to give yourself permission. And you know, it's not like a thinking mind. You have to go in and physically do something. You have to go and speak and just tell your mind and speak it out loud so the conscious and the subconscious hears it and just decide. And when I did that, then I start to understand, okay, Mark, you have to be open to receive. Now, open to receive basically meant I had to stop giving my power to the doubt. So I would stop immediately when my mind would doubt me. I would just correct it. I'd self-correct it. What I'd do, I'd reach for a thought that feels better, or I would just change my mindset. But when I started to realize that now I was open to receive, and I did that, my wins started to get better and better. I started to win more and more and more, and I was winning some nice prizes before I hit that top prize. But it carried on to anything in life. You see, the thing is, open to receive, guys, basically means this. It means giving yourself permission to have whatever you desire because it's part of you. Number one. Number two, giving yourself permission and being open to receive means changing your focus from what you don't want to only what you want. Taking your mind away from the doubt that your ego is going to say to you. Taking your mind away from the naysayers, the doubters, the people, all those stuff, and just focus on what you want. Now you put yourself in a channel that's open to receive. That's all basically what it is. You see, guys, human beings, we are like a giant magnet. We have polarity. Depending on where we're turned, that's what we're going to pull in. And most of our polarities are turned off. What I mean turned off, it's turned off because it's attracting the opposite. Instead of open to receive, we are open to receive what we don't want. See, we're going to receive regardless. But the point is, what do you want to receive? So open to receive basically means now just start. It's really a simple formula. It's such a profound formula. And when I started doing, that's when things started to change. Open to receive just basically means, Mark, you got to start focusing on the things that bring you joy, peace, happiness, make you feel good. Now, I used to sit there and visualize the thing that made me feel really good was me just sitting visualizing winning the lottery. It was my comfort zone. It was my go-to thing, because every time I did it, I just had this rush of emotions about what I would do with this very car here you see me sitting. And that's why I still do my videos today in this car, because this car is a reminder to what I was capable to do with my mind. And you see, that's very powerful when you can have something substantial to always remind you what you're capable of doing. And that's a power too. It's very powerful for your subconscious, because it'll keep reinforcing that you've done this before and you can do anything you want. So, once I did that, man, things started to change. I changed my polarity. That's what I did. I basically changed my polarity to start to believe and start to focus only on what I want. And what I don't want, it just slowly started to dissipate. I started to see more success. And then, I took this beyond the lottery. I started to take this with things in my life, my personal development, anything in my life, even with your relationships, all these things. Because once you're open to receive on the right frequency, which is basically focusing on what you want, once you're open to receive on that, you change the polarity now. Now, all the things that you truly want or you truly desire, they start to come towards you. Now, I can go into a little bit of physics to show you that there's scientific backing behind this. Because you see, as I said, human beings, we are electromagnetic beings. Our body is primarily electric and chemicals, and they come together, we call them electrochemical signals. We're always giving off information in the form of frequencies. They're invisible to you and I. We can't see them with our naked eye. But the point is, human beings give off vibrational or oscillating frequencies. And these frequencies are dependent on what we focus on our attention on, which is our thoughts, our conscious and our subconscious mind. So if you want to be open to receive, you have to, it's very simple. I say it again, just start to think about only what you want. It puts you in an open to receive channel. Next thing, don't listen to the doubt, the naysayer of your mind. Your mind's going to talk all the time because he can't see that stuff. That's so profound, because all of us, we're doing it. Maybe if you're watching this video right now and it got into your feed, it's for a purpose. Nothing's coincident. It's to help you to achieve something. Whether you're someone who's manifesting a lottery, maybe you're someone who's manifesting a better life, a better health, career, anything you want. Remember, these principles work one and the same with the lottery and with life. You can win in the lottery, you can win in life. But you won't receive anything that you truly want unless you're open to receive it, unless you physically and speak out loud, give yourself permission to receive it. Giving yourself permission is the biggest secret, because who's your biggest stopper? You know, it's not the people out there, right? We are our biggest enemy. We are our biggest stoppers. We are our own worst enemies. Our minds are our worst critics. It's not the people out there. It's not the external situations. It's how we perceive and our perception of them. So we got to understand, guys, that there's no one out there against you. We're against ourselves. And because we're against ourselves, we set up this perception, and then we send a frequency out, and then we attract the wrong people, and it makes it seem like they're against us. So once I discovered that, man, I was like, man, I'm truly my worst enemy. My mind talk, my mind chatter. And I was like, man, I got to start giving myself permission. You know, and some tips to give yourself permission to, guys, is take yourself out. Treat yourself some time. And I'll give you a big tip for winning the lottery. You know, and I said it because it's so powerful. So here's a caveat to this too. Whenever you, for lottery individuals, whenever you playing your lottery, if you win $2, if you win $5, take that and buy something tangible. Maybe buy a bracelet, something you can wear to say that I've won the lottery. Because every time you walk, your subconscious mind is going to be reminded that we won the lottery, because you have something tangible on you. You have a cup, whatever, a little earring, but you have to have something tangible. That is so powerful, because what happens is it's going to reinforce. Because, you know, in your ego mind, your ego says it's only $5. That's not the big picture. The big picture is the subconscious. All the subconscious is seeing is, oh, we won the lottery. Win the lottery. And you're going to keep winning. And anything in life, win at life, whatever. But that's a huge tip I just gave you, because that was very profound for me. But anytime you win anything small, buy something so that you can show to yourself that I've won. And it's just going to reinforce your subconscious mind that we can do this. Your confidence will grow, and you'll see more results. So I'll just do a quick review like I always do. Remember, to achieve anything in your life, you got to be open to receive. Open to receive basically means focus only on what you want. Don't listen to the mind chatter. What else? You got to give yourself permission. You have to go and recalibrate yourself. You got to physically say it. Don't say it in your head and mind. When you physically say to yourself and decide, you'll notice a feeling, a different change. You've now changed your polarity. Now your mind is accepting, and now you can move on with your new life. You start to do those things, as they say, game over, you've won. So remember, be open to receive. Give yourself permission to deserve it, to win the lottery or to win at life. Thanks.